I would like to invite Ms. Monmi Panjing, doctoral student, Chonam National University, South Korea. For this, I would request Dr. Amrita Kumari, if present here, for a brief introduction of Ms. Monmi Panjin. Amrita?
Monmi Panjing is from Assam, India. She did her undergraduate in biotechnology from India Institute of Technology, IT Guwahati. She moved to South Korea to pursue her master's in environmental science and engineering to Pohang University of Science and Technology Postage, and currently pursuing doctoral study PhD in mycology at Chonnam National University, Gwangju, South Korea. She has interest in fungal biodiversity, phylogenomics, plant pathogens, secondary metabolites, enzyme activities, and environmental biotechnology. Over to Amrita.
Thank you, Amrita ma'am, for the brief introduction. I would request Ms. Monmi Panjim to start her talk on women empowerment in science. Monmi, please.
Good morning, everyone, and it's good afternoon in South Korea. So, first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Amrinder Dwivedi and also IUPAC, as well as the Vice Chancellor and the organizing committee and all the participants who are present here, and to giving me a chance to share my views on women empowerment in science. So let me give a small introduction about myself. Already my introduction was given. So I'm Monmi Panjing, and I basically come from Assam, India. And everybody know Assam is like a famous for tea in India, as well as globally. Also, due to interest in biological science, I took a biotechnology in IIT Guwahati, and to pursue my further interest, I moved to South Korea, and I'm doing PhD in mycology. So, when we talk about empowerment in science, we cannot forget Dr. Madam Curie. So, I would like to start my speech from the quotation made by Dr. Madam Curie. She said, life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. I quote her because for me, she is really an role model and encourage us to pursue our patients with curiosity and courage. So when I look through the UNESCO Institute for Statistics about the female researcher all over the world, published in 2016, it shows that less than 30% of the female researchers were women. So the percentage is from the highest percentage come from Central Asia, contributing 48.2%, and from South and West Asia it is only 18.5%. So what exactly happening? What is women empowerment? I think there is a misconception of people saying about women empowerment. So we as a women constitute an important part to world economy. Still we lag behind. And there can be many reasons cited. Two of the reasons that is blocking our path for the empowerment in the science. For me, is like women perception of their role and functioning, and also the society expectation of their contribution. So broadly, for me, women empowerment is a broad term, and it is a process that involves changes over a period of time. It cannot be achieved suddenly. It needs time. And it's also a broad term, like its society contribution and highlighting the daunting tasks to make us women to know our fully potential, to realizing our fully potential in science. For that, I feel education should be given the first priority. Everybody should given quality educations, and also women should be made aware of their rights to prioritize their lives. And education is is the like determinator of development. So, according to the National Statistical Office data, India's average literacy rate is 77.7, and out of that, female contributing is 70.30. It is published in December 2021. So we can see there is a increment in women literacy rate in India. So it means we are improving. People are moving towards highly good education. So as Dr. Farooq Ali, the Vice Chancellor of JPU University, talked about, everything should be start from locally before moving globally. I also agree with that point. So I would like to say about some women achievements done from Indian women. So we have seen like even though globally Indian women are viewed like conservative and we are male-dominated society, but we have seen growth of Indian women in science and technology, like and making impact and initiating new project and making a far-reaching result. So when we talk about women scientists, we cannot forget Dr. Tessie Thomas, who is known as the first missile woman in India, and also Ritu Kharidwal, the dubbed as the rocket women in India. And apart from the missile women, we can also see like people are doing well. I mean, women are doing well in cell biologists, like Dr. Sandrima Saha, who is a cell biologist and first president of Indian National Science Academy. So I would like to conclude my remarks by saying like education should be given priority for every woman, and we should there is no place for violence for women in the society, and also like we should be given due respect in the society is like and every woman, as a woman, I also need to be willingly and ready to take the opportunity when it comes. So there has been many organizations be set up for women welfare and women development in science technology, like from the United Nations Assembly and also from Stockholm Environment Institute. Even in India, we have like seen Indian Women Scientists Association, which is giving many opportunity and a platform for the women scientists. And like finally, I will say thank you for giving me a chance to talk on this. And I will conclude my speech by one of the sayings from Mangal Mani, who is not a polar women of ISRO. Like with the knowledge explosion, the sky is not the limit. There is much more beyond. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Munmi. Thank you, Munmi, for your nice talk. I know how busy you are today. I think your boss is waiting for you right now. Okay, Munmi. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
So broadly, for me, now I move to our next student speaker. Now I'd like to invite Ms. Preeti Yadav, chemistry honors student, to deliver her talk on women is equal to boom in the development of science and technology. Ms. Preeti.
Thank you, sir, for giving me such a golden chance to speak before such honorable persons. Thank you, all the professors, and thank you, Selvi ma'am, and all the globally professors, so that you invited and give us a chance to speak before you. My name is Preeti Yadav, and as my professor told, my topic is women boom in the development of science and tech. So basically, as you all have told, like women have always played a very critical role in the field of science and tech. But still, if we see, like they are important, but we can see like only 3% of the women from the globally, only 3% of women get Nobel Prize, and only 11% women are senior researchers. So if you see everywhere, there are so many women in every field. But if we talk about science and tech, so why there are few women, or where are all the rest? So basically, the answer is that there are a lot of challenges they face. Especially, I am from a rural area of Bihar, so I will talk the rural problems. Like from the very starting, girls are not sent to school, then colleges, and even they take the field of science and take that time they are not that much supported by their family. It is like it is just our thought that it is something when we talk about science, it is basically patriarchy or male dominated. So it creates differentiation between girls and boys. Also, many after being scientists too, it is reported from many scientists, women scientists, that after in the lab research and their sexism is also a big problem because all the high level of decision and decision making they are done by the male community. So at them they lost their self confidence. Even we can take the example of like you must have heard about the Watson and Crick. At the time, also Franklin had research on the DNA structure, but later on she was excluded from the Nobel Prize. Only Watson and Crick got the Nobel Prize. So at that time, her confidence was broken, and then after that she lived her profession. She lived that. So basically, these are the challenges, and also our our society they think like girls are made for some subjects of language, they are made for arts, and boys are the male dominated society and they can take science. So basically these are the challenges, like we can see very few women in the field of science take, either we can talk about the STEM field. So moreover, talking about the problems, if we talk about the solution, as our vice chancellor also told, like if we start anything locally, we can see. Even I would thank you, my professors, to start such an golden initiative so that we all can together come and we can give our ideas. And so I would take an example, there are two women from the rural area of Rajasthan named Sita and Madhur Kawar. They made breaking all the gender barriers. They started a solar power project, and not only in India but also outside of the India. Around 85 countries they are working, and in over than 13 states in India they are working, and they make solar cookers. They work for solar project, and also they share it with this year, and they learn how to make the cookers to the outside female who came in India. So this type of initiative, if we start appreciating them, then it will flourish. We we do not have idea about it. Also, I am taking the example of GIST Foundation. It is a cancer research uh, foundation from globally, and this is spread worldwide. And this basically we can say the main objective of this foundation is to search for the cancer person, and also gastrointestinal tumor. So there is not much people are aware about it. So they have to aware and care to give. So if we already I told, if we are appreciating this type of foundations, if we are appreciating this person, so basically we can get a good things in science and technology. Also, I talked about the sexism. So I think we should. It is the greatest problem. So curiosity and creativity does not have a gender. So I think science and technology, and there should be never. We should work toward this, and also girls in rural area, girls kids are not sent to school, and later on they are also excluded. So if we start from the very beginning, if we start sending our girl child to the school, and if we aware them about the technology, that time if they grow up, then still a little bit stammering, or they have a little bit not confident of using technology.